We could talk about that all day.
All day long.
Right. But another thing that someone else who's struggling is B. Simone.
B. Simone has been canceled. She been canceled too many times.
Yes.
And I don't know what's gonna happen with this young lady. She a beautiful young lady.
Yeah, she's cute. She got a face of radio. But
you know what?
I'm joking.
She's
playing.
Beautiful. I think
she's a cute lady, but sometimes the words that come out of your mouth and then how you portray yourself can make you ugly. Physically, you could be attractive.
Yeah.
But what comes out of your mouth and how you carry yourself, it does make you unattractive.
Absolutely, yeah. Because the beauty is on the skin deep. It's going to fade. Eventually,
Exactly.
you're going to have to be left with yourself.
Right. Judge Judy said beauty fades, but stupidity is forever.
It's forever.
So, B. Simone, who is, I didn't even know who she was until this happened.
Yeah.
Yo, same here.
And
y'all know, shout out to B. Simone. She's from Dallas, Texas.
Man,
She from Oak Cliff.
That don't mean nothing.
She an
thirsty and
influencer.
annoying.
Oh my gosh, y'all know too much.
Well, this is the only thing I know her from. I don't even know anything else.
She's just an influencer. She don't really do much. I mean, she on Wild 'N Out, but she's not like.
That's where I first seen her.
Yeah, but she's not like out there. You wouldn't know her unless you watch Wild 'N Out.
She's like social media famous.
Yeah.
But she had did an interview with Nick Cannon, and she was saying how.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it out
to
loud.
each his own. You can have your opinion. No one.
He okay, go ahead. He ain't always being. I'll just say that.
But she had did an interview with Nick Cannon, and she said that I can't date a guy with a 9-to-5. And Nick Cannon followed up was basically saying, you want a CEO or something? She said, yeah, I want a CEO or a hustler. And a lot of people, she received a lot of flack for what she said. And I was sitting there thinking, she's come out with like 3 or 4, maybe more videos of her trying to defend what she said. And the only reason I can see why she came out with so many videos on what she said is because she knew what she said was effed up. Because the only people who are watching you or listen to you are people who are 9-to-5, sitting in their cubicles or sitting at the fryer at McDonald's. They sitting there listening to you, and yet you kind of downplay them. So now you're in a defense mode.
Right. You got to backpedal a little bit.
Backpedaling and pussy popping.
Oh, can you say the P word? Right. So I feel like I completely understand what she's saying. It's just her delivery was messed up. Because I feel like it's certain people that I wouldn't want to date. Like I'm not gonna date the man out here with the sign on the end of the street asking for $1. Like I just feel like we're not in the same. I'm not looking down on him, but I feel like we're not on the same level. There ain't nothing wrong with getting someone and bringing them up or whatever, or showing them the way. But when she was talking to Carlos Miller, he made a good statement. He was like, 9-to-5 people versus people who are entrepreneurs, and I hate that word, is so overused, but people who are out here getting it or whatever, y'all don't have the same schedule. That's basically what he was saying. So if you date 9-to-5, you got to wait till the weekend to hang out with him. So that's what and that's kind of what I was thinking she was meaning. Like, we're not gonna always be available for each other because my schedule's whatever, and you're stuck to this schedule. So, and then plus as far as money goes too. But like we were talking about on the phone, 9-to-5, you could be a CEO of a company and be making $200,000 or $300,000 a year. So it really don't have anything to do with the money part.
I didn't get what I'm glad you saw it because I didn't see it.
I didn't
understand what she was
date
saying.
Anybody that's not on her level, and we don't know what her level is. I mean, her level could be whatever, but
not working at all,
right?
But
well, she works. She does do a lot, though.
Yeah, I mean, being a social media influencer does have. You do have to do something to be able to be that, but she had further. She said further that I need someone to understand why I'm up 3 o'clock in the morning.
I need somebody to understand why I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
But I would rather you say, I need a man who's understanding on what I do. Because even 9-to-5 people can understand why someone else is up early in the morning to make money.
And even 9-to-5 have to give up. Yeah. I'm a 9-to-5er, and I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I need somebody to understand Why I'm up? Because I'm going to work.
Right. But you need someone who's more understanding. You don't need someone who's a CEO or a hustler. Like, you don't even need any of that. You just need someone who understands and someone who does work hard, which I ain't seen nobody work harder than a 9-to-5er. Cause
she just don't want nobody that work at Target. Basically, she should have just said that. Like, I don't want nobody that work at Target. I want to be with a man who has money. I want to be in a relationship with someone who can match my finances. Basically, is what she needed. That's what she needed to say. That's the realest thing you can say. And who can argue with that? Like,
I can.
I don't want to be with somebody. If I'm making what I'm making, I don't want to be with somebody who making $7 an hour. I just don't.
But see, that's
for me. That's not okay.
That's the thing,
I have
money, even though money has messed up some marriages,
right?
But that's like later on. We're talking about somebody who's looking for a relationship like early on in their life or early on in the relationship status. Like, you should not limit yourself. The only thing that I would say is that I don't want to date someone that I have to take care of.
Yeah.
To where if we're dating, then you're always asking for money to pay your own bills. That would be my only issue.
Right.
But if you making a little amount of money, but yet the money you're making is helping you
or sustaining
you,
right,
then I have no issue.
But what if that money is sustaining them, but they can't do anything extra? So let's say you want to go out to the movies, and they're like,
I don't care about extra, because if I'm making a whole
movies.
bunch of money and I want to spend time with that person, money is not an issue.
So you're not going to ever want to be pampered, taken care of, spent on, or none of that? Like, what if the relationship lasts for 10 years and it's like that the whole time? You ain't going to feel like you've been used a little bit?
I don't care, because if I'm giving, if I'm having to pay for everything and they are giving me their time and their attention, which is something that I do need, money really ain't, money is not like a huge thing for me. So long as I'm not having to take care of you and your bills, then I'm good. If you're doing what you got to do and you're sustaining your own life, kudos to you. You can be with me. But I'm just not finna take care of you. And now if I bring up the fact, just like if I'm friends, let's say I'm friends with Gary, because I know he ain't paying attention, he in his phone, but I'm going to make sure he paying attention. But if I ask Gary, let's go out to eat, I feel as though I need to pay because I'm the one who's inviting you.
Right.
Now, if Gary invites me, then Negro, you need to pay.
Right.
But if I'm inviting you and you say, I got to work, okay, cool. But if you said, okay, I can, but you know I got this and that, okay, well then I got you. Because I invited you out.
Right. And when I invited you, my plan was
to pay for you.
Right.
Like sometimes when I ask friends, like, let's go get sushi. I ain't got no money. That ain't what I asked you.
Right.
I asked you, do you want to go get sushi? I didn't ask you if you got money to go get sushi.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think Simone, she just put her foot in her mouth. She should have just worded it a little better, and it would have still, people would have still took it the way they wanted to take it, but at least she would have been honest, and it would have sounded more like, okay, I get what she's saying. She just don't want to date nobody who ain't got what she got.
Right. And I've known people who work 9 to 5 and they got more money than I do. And I'm somebody who does a whole bunch of other stuff to get money.
Right.
And somebody who got 9 to 5, they got benefits, they got 401ks, they got insurance, they got money saved up, they got property and stuff. Right. So it's like 9 to 5 really don't mean you ain't got no money.
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes it ain't about the money you got right now. That's the difference between being rich and being wealthy. Now, that's what she probably should have pointed out.
Right. I need somebody who is wealthy.
Who is stable.
Yeah.
Or someone who got something to pass on if we got kids.
I want to leave a legacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with all of that. But just saying, I don't want nobody who working. And the thing about it is that while she's defending herself, she's still saying 9 to 5.
Yeah, she's putting her foot further in her mouth.
Yeah,
that girl got a deep throat.
She must do.
Because she finna her whole foot in her doggone mouth. She all the way up to the ankle.
She got a small foot. Shoot. Yeah, I'm like, quit saying 9 to 5 because you're making it sound bad.
But somebody else who done put their foot in their mouth is Oprah.